Tattoos are designs inked under the skin. You might think they are a modern trend from the last few decades, but tattoos actually date back around 5,000 years, and they carried some pretty strange and fascinating meanings. In this video, I'm going to explain all of them. The oldest known tattoos were found on a man called Otzi the Iceman. He lived more than 5,000 years ago. His body was full of small lines and designs. Researchers think these lines may have been used for pain relief or special rituals. In ancient Egypt, tattoos were not just decoration. Some women had tattoos they believed would protect them or help with fertility. Tattoos were considered magical and spiritual. In Polynesian cultures like in New Zealand and Samoa, tattoos were not just art, they were a visual language. They told the story of a person's life, showing their family, rank, and important events. Japanese tattoos called irezumi are very colorful and bold. They often include designs like dragons, lotuses, or myths. All these designs represent strength, protection, and personal identity. For example, dragons and tigers show power, and flowers can show courage. A long time ago, people used sharp bones or stones to make tattoos. It was very painful and slow, but very meaningful and sacred. Back then, there were no modern machines or inks. Tattoos were made with simple tools and natural colors. In many old tribes, tattoos showed bravery and strength. Warriors usually got tattoos before or after battles. It was not for beauty alone, it showed courage and endurance. Warrior tattoos had special meanings. They could show a battle the warrior survived, or enemy they defeated, or a special moment in life like becoming an adult. At that time, in many cultures around the world, including the Maori in New Zealand, Native Americans, people in Africa and Asia, tattoos were not just body decoration. They were a way to show important life events, respect for family, or connection to the past generations. In the 1700s, tattoos became popular among sailors. Each tattoo had a special meaning. An anchor meant I reached my destination. A swallow meant hope for returning home, because swallows always return. A ship symbolized long journeys. This is how tattoos entered the Western culture. Between 1800s and 1950, tattoos became unpopular in Europe, America, and some other countries. Some people thought only criminals had tattoos. The public opinion was very negative. Even in Japan, the government banned tattoos in the 19th century because they associated with the criminals, especially the Yakuza. Unfortunately, over time, tattoos lost some of their original cultural meaning. In the 20th century, in some countries, tattoos were common among prisoners and gangs. For example, a mark on the hand or neck could show membership in a gang or represent a crime or prison time. In 1891, a man named Samuel O'Reilly from New York invented the first electric tattoo machine. He got the idea from one of the Thomas Edison's inventions and adapted it for tattooing. This invention was a revolution because it made tattooing faster, cleaner, and more professional. There was no need for hand tools or stone tools anymore. Until the mid-20th century, tattoos were still unpopular in many societies. Then an artist named Norman Collins, nicknamed Sailor Jerry, helped change everything. He lived in Hawaii and became famous for his colorful and bold designs. His style combined American and Japanese art, and each design had a deep meaning. Sailor Jerry cared a lot about quality and cleanliness. He used good inks and very clean tools, which made tattooing more professional. He even designed a system to control needle depth so tattoos would last longer. Many of his designs are still seen in studios today. By the late 20th century, tattoos became part of popular culture. They were seen on rock stars like Mick Jagger and Ozzy Osbourne, actors like Johnny Depp, and athletes like Mike Tyson. Something that once was bad suddenly became very fashionable. Today, tattoos are very interesting and creative. Some glow under UV light and can only be seen in the dark. Some tattoos are 3D, looking like a living sculpture on the skin. Many communities, from the Maori in New Zealand to Native Americans and Australian tribes, are bringing back their traditional tattoos. This is a way to restore cultural identity, honor past generations, and reconnect with the old traditions. Tattoos are no longer just for tough people. People of all ages, genders, and cultures use tattoos to show themselves, express their personality, or tell the story of their life and experiences. Modern tattoo studios are very clean and professional. Artists wear gloves, disinfect tools, and follow strict hygiene rules. Soon we will have tattoos with technology AR. When you look at them with a phone, they can move, make sounds, or show special visual effects. Another type of a smart tattoo can monitor your body, like body temperature, blood sugar, or even warn you in emergencies. Tattoos have come a long way, from ancient rituals and tribal traditions to modern art. It doesn't matter if they are small and simple or large and complex. All tattoos have one thing in common. They tell a story of life, identity, and lasting memories. And every time we look at them, their story comes alive.